everybody. Good morning and welcome back to
A Life with Bubby.
Wait a minute, A Life with Bubby. Who's Bubby? Oh, you're Bubby. Okay, what's today's date?
Today is Wednesday, January 26th, 2022. I almost said January 2022.
How did your appointment go last night? Everybody's been wondering. Good. He does have to follow back up in 6 months with the dermatologist like usual. We haven't been able to span that far back out yet, or farther than 6 months out yet. However, that appointment will be in face-to-face as long as he follows his same pattern where his spots.
It's face-to-face.
I said face-to-face.
It's face-to-face right now.
As long as his spots tend to come back, they're faded right now, but if they come back darker by June, he wants to see him face-to-face. If he does the opposite of his pattern and they stay faded, then we can just do a virtual visit. What are we reading today?
The Smart Cookie.
The Smart Cookie. Oh. Who's it by?
From the
Jory John
and
P. Oswald.
The Smart Cookie.
The Smart Cookie.
I want to eat it. I want to eat a cookie.
Greetings. I am a cookie. I live in a bakery on a street corner near a river.
Come on in. Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time.
Pretty fantastic, eh?
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 Oh.
Yeah.
These days, life is sweet, but my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. When I was younger, I wouldn't have imagined fitting in here.
For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't feel like a smart cookie.
I wanted to be a cookie who knew all the answers, a cookie who felt confident in a group, a cookie who said "aha" when solving a puzzle, like this.
Aha! Aha!
Aha.
Aha!
Aha.
Aha!
Looking back, I had some trouble in my early days. I went to school in a gingerbread house.
Our teacher, Miss
Biscotti.
was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she'd wave at me and smile. Good morning.
But I didn't get the best grades. And I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of the answers as fast as the others. And I was the last to finish most tests. It wasn't because I didn't care, and it wasn't because I didn't try. Sometimes I'd get distracted and mess up even though I knew the material. Those were the most frustrating moments of all.
Once I misspelled the word dough. That was rough. Another time I added when I meant to subtract.
Occasionally, we'd have a lesson where I had absolutely no idea what was happening. I just couldn't keep up.
I imagined that that my desk was a raft and that I was completely lost at sea because that's what it felt like. So sad, very, very sad.
At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates.
You move. You move. You move. No, you move. No, you move. No, you move.
I'd stay awake and stare out the window and worry.
Sigh.
And it went this way day after day after day.
Move. But then something happened that changed everything. It changed everything. This story got happy.
It all started with a homework assignment. Mrs. Biscotti requested our attention one afternoon. Tonight, I would like you to create something completely original, she announced. It can be anything you want. Please bring it to class tomorrow.
That was it. There were no further instructions. Mrs. Biscotti winked at me as I gathered my belongings.
I felt like I had a million butterflies in my stomach.
Create anything?
Something original.
Due tomorrow. What? I can actually go like that.
Here you go.
When I got home, I immediately went to work.
At first, I tried a cooking project. The results were half-baked.
Next, I tried a hammer and nail something, and it splintered
Immediately.
immediately.
Then I tried making a sculpture. It was a complete bust. I wonder if I was about to fail yet another assignment. I was stuck. I stared out the window and watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water, how it moved in such a chaotic way, swirling around and around, yet ultimately figuring out exactly where it needed to go.
Suddenly, I had an idea. I decided. Wait, we forgot to show you the pages.
Nope, we have not yet.
Suddenly, I had an idea. I decided to write something original. A poem! Aha! Mommy! Aha! 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 Aha!
I'm gonna have to hurry up and read this because we're going to try. I came up with a title based on how I'd been feeling, my crummy days. After that, the rest of it seemed to fall into place.
I wrote.
I lost track of time.
An hour went by in a flash.
Ah,
Aha. Oops.
go ahead.
You go.
I know you
Aha. I said I was when I was finished.
I couldn't sleep that night, but it wasn't because I was worried. It was because I was excited. I felt like I had really accomplished something. I felt smart. The following day, Mrs. Biscotti asked for volunteers to share what we created. One kid showed off his original frosting art.
Another kid revealed her sprinkle
Distribution
machine.
It was neat seeing how everyone was good at such different things. Finally, Mrs. Biscotti turned to me. Would you like to share anything, she asked. I gulped. I thought I'd probably crumble under pressure, but I made my way to the front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking and my mouth went dry.
I like how there's a little spotlight.
Right?
This poem is called My Crumby Days, I said, my voice cracking, and then I read it out loud.
As I spoke, I noticed some kids nodding at certain lines. Other kids laughed at parts that were supposed to be funny. As I built toward the finale, I felt myself becoming more confident and animated. And in the end,
everybody clapped and cheered. I promise you I'll never, ever forget it.
Mrs. Biscotti was beaming. No one but you could have written that poem, she said. It was completely original. And that it was.
Yes. I can read poems twice as fast though. You should see me at school, literally.
There you go.
Aha!
I had done it. I'd created something and shared it with the whole world. Well, my word at least. The rest of the day was a blur. At recess, I was already planning my next poem. I would call it My Sweet Morning.
The rest of the day.
Right here.
Oh, I thought when I came up with a title.
Later that afternoon, Miss Biscotti handed me a note. It said that I should keep on writing no matter what. That meant so much to me. That's like my boss. She found out that I was good at one thing and okay, this is what you're going to do at work. You're going to keep the files and you're going to keep the paperwork all settled.
School was a bit difficult after that.
Different
After that. I wasn't so scared to raise my hand or ask a question or share my homework.
Sure, something still didn't come as easily for me as they do for others.
But now I know that you can be smart in many different ways.
You don't have to have the answers to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just need a chance to try all kinds of things to find out who you are and what you like to do. As for me, I learned that I can write and I can think up great ideas. And I found plenty of other things I'm good at too. I no longer feel lost at sea. It's more like floating down a river. And the best part is,
there's always more to learn.
Poetry night.
Because we're all smart cookies.
Yes, we all are smart cookies.
I'm a smart cookie.
Huh?
I'm a smart cookie. The end.
The end.
Whee!
Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow.
If you have any questions, click the comments down below, and make sure if you want to, you can click the subscribe button.
Thank you all.
Bye.